Well, there you have it, Stephen Brunt. Toronto Mayor John Tory announcing that Toronto will not bid for the 2024 Summer Olympic Games. That story leaked last night. See, he's saying no, but he really means not yet.
Yeah, he does. He says not yet. But, you know, the truth is, in terms of the Olympics, the world moves on and Canada moves on. So not bidding for these games doesn't mean they'll be in for 2028 or 2032 necessarily. And other cities are going to step to the fore in Canada. You know, we're going to be talking about a Calgary 2026 bid before we're done here, a Winter Olympic Games bid, which makes a lot of sense in a lot of ways. And the Canadian Olympic Committees, that's where their emphasis is going to go. So Toronto stepping aside here probably means it's going to be a long, long time before we're talking about a Toronto Summer Olympic bid.
You mentioned the Canadian Olympic Committee. Marcel Aubu, president of the COC, released a statement earlier today just after the mayor's announcement. He said, "We respect the mayor's decision today and appreciate the thorough consideration given to a potential candidature. We remain optimistic Toronto could and should host the Olympic Games in the future." Your reaction to that?
Well, it's again, I think what we're seeing here, Hugh, is that they were too late to the starting line. That there was no talk about this bid before the Pan Am Games. The expectations for the Pan Am Games were very low. The bar was set very low, and people came. It was not a disaster. People liked it. That narcotic effect took hold. That always takes hold at a big sporting event. And it was only after that people started saying, "What about the Summer Olympics?" Well, by that point, Rome was already preparing a bid, had a bid on the go. Paris had a bid on the go. Los Angeles had a bid on the go. You can't just jump in at the last minute and say us too, because it's a $60-70 million proposition just to mount a bid, never mind the games. And I don't think it was ever realistic.
You talked about money, $60-70 million just to submit the bid. It just seemed like the money wasn't there, either from all levels of government or the private sector.
Well, I think you look at it. There's uncertainty. No one knows who the federal government's going to be after October the 19th. So that's the start. You don't know who the prime minister is going to be. The provincial government did not have an appetite for this, apparently, to step in Kathleen Wynne's government. And and the corporate sector, as much as everybody likes to say, well, this should be privately funded, the corporate sector should fund it. What are they funding? It's very hard to answer those questions in this kind of a time frame. What is this bid? What does it mean? And, frankly, from their point of view, what's in it for us? You can't really answer those questions in 3 or 4 weeks.
Stephen Brunt, thank you very much for joining us this morning, and thank you for watching. Much more on this story all day on sportsnet.ca. I'll have a full report tonight on Sportsnet Central. Have a great day.